Alright, Blender fans, let's continue, baby. So, continuing our theme of working from big shapes to small shapes, let us go on with the forehead bit. Alright, looking pretty good. So this bit, if you look at our reference, this is actually the same plate as this. So this needs to join on to this somewhere, somehow. And there's a natural break there. These are called split lines in manufacturing. So, although, yeah, that does have it on the actual. This is the one from the movie. Alright, this is Iron Man Mark III, by the way. So let us try and figure this out. I'm going to start chopping stuff out of this. But how? I wonder if I select all those. Double G. Yeah, look at that. And just bring it up to... Oh no, disregard. Yeah, bring it up to where the eye starts. Line it up there. Let's move them all. This, by the way, double G is a godsend. I'm going to marry that line with G. Look, just keep that going. All right. I'm now going to chop this out. But before I do that, I'm going to define the helmet. Let's bring, as I said earlier, let's try whenever we can select both those. Use the original topology. So I'm just going to line this up. You see with the faceplate. That's definitely going to need more topology. Proportional editing. If I put it in there, I'll have to put it in there as well. Turn that off, turn that on. Make sure it's gone to the right one. Yep. Don't forget your C curves. Mind you, that could be an S curve. C curve. Always in 3D, always in 3D. Alright. Alright. So, I need to slice this funny shape out of here. So there's our faceplate, look. Let's carry on with the forehead. Let's slice this out. But how? Don't know. I'll tell you what. It's clearly these faces, isn't it? So let's take those as a goal bit and separate it by hint P selection. Let's just use our magic crease. Okay. We're really getting somewhere. It keeps reminding me of Predator. So let's now go back to thinking about this shape here. And I'm going to get a really, really dirty tool out, the knife tool. I'm going to cut from there to there, I don't know, to about there. That's straight. Is it straight or is it C-curve? Let's go straight, because we're just master of our own destinies. Yeah, I like it. So let's take what we've just sliced off and separate it. Okay. Now remember, we've got this split line here, which is kind of in line with the eye. So let's take that and separate you as well. Don't worry about that. It looks a bit silly, but we'll sort that out. I'm just going to toggle local mode and do our magic cheat button. Okay, so it's not happy with us because, I mean, look at that for a shape. But it's a very obvious cut there, isn't it? By the way, when I use the knife tool, it's K. Or if you want to find it over here, it's there. Yes, I've got a triangle. I can see that there, which is not ideal. Cool. Very, very happy with that. So watch this now. You're going to love this. That, shift that, control J to join. Let's sort this out. All the vertices merge by distance. All right. I'm just going to get rid of the creases for now, so I can see what the hell's going on. That one, which was our original there. So that, shift there, merge at last. You have to stay with me here. I know it's getting pretty goddamn crazy. I'm going to put that there. That, shift that, merge, L for last. Okay. It's getting pretty goddamn crazy, I know. But we kind of have what we're after. So let me just put some creases back in to see where we are. Turn that back on. And there's you see that hard edge there. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. For good measure. Do I want that there? I've done it. You can't stop me. I've bloody done it, haven't I? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Need to harden that up even further, which we can do. No, we don't. Ah, well, maybe we do want to do that. You know, I was talking earlier about not using the crease tool because I think it's sloppy. Yeah, it is. It's sloppy. Stay with me. We'll come back to it. Let's use this bit now. This is going to get good fun. Knife. Bish. Bash. Bosh. Bish. C-curve. Bash. Bosh. Enter. 4 faces. 4 faces. God knows how many faces. So let's cut across. 4 faces, 4 faces, 4 faces, 4 faces, 4 faces. How does it shade? Awfully. Let's go into matte cap. Oh my god, he's got a huge bulge on his head. Can we fix it? Damn straight we can. demonstrate we can. I think I'll come the other way. So let's get rid of that. Bloody hell, I've got to do it again. Knife. Bish. Bash. And a bosh. A C-curve. Enter. But instead, we'll come this way. Ugly. Very ugly, I think. Let's see what happens. I know what you're thinking. You should have figured all this out before you started your YouTube video, but you've got to stay loose, you know? You've got to stay artistic. You've got to stay with it. Let's see if that works. That's much better, isn't it? Much more continuity, as we say. Let's just round that off. O, G. Just keep it nice and round. Oh my God. Keep it nice and round. As in C-curves, yeah. C-curves, C-curves. Front view. Okay. Do you see how much repetition there is in the workflow? I'm not really happy with that. But it's okay. I'll show you why in a second. Come out the mat cap. Back in the studio mode. I'm going to detach that. So let us now put in our dirty crease. Oh my God. Alright, that's looking pretty sweet actually, isn't it? I know this bit here is ridiculous, but we're just doing it bit by bit. Okay. There's a bit of continuity there I don't like. But I wonder how much I can solve with this tool here. Maybe if we even went over to sculpt, just did a few dabs with the, oh God, wrong button. Let's undo that. We go to the sculpt mode, holding shift down. Not even doing anything. So that's offending me. I think it's, get rid of all of that. I think it's things we can do in this mode. It's following the shape, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more this mode. C-curve. Cool. But we'll fix it, okay? I promise you, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. But in the meantime, I'm getting actually quite happy with this. Believe it or not. Right, get ready for this. All mean crease 0. let's start to do this the proper way. Just putting in topology to sharpen it up. So much better way of working. Maybe that's what's offending me. A bit more of a C-curve from that angle. I'll find it. Okay, anyway. That was the wrong plate. There's a lot of this going to go on. That's the correct plate. That's triangle, so we have to fix that by manually putting that in. Sweet as a nut. So much better topology like that. That is not enough of a C-curve. I'm looking at that arc there. See how much of an artistic package Blender is. It's not an exact science at all. It's just constantly, you know, you might as well have a bloody sculpting tool and some clay, because that's what it is. I'm just putting in these edge loops just to harden it up rather than doing the crease. And this is what I've been banging on about for ages. The crease tool is ugly. It's an ugly way of modelling. Topology is always the best way. Runt over, as you were. All right. Don't forget to save your work. Have you seen this tool? Save incremental. That's why I put 001. Save incremental. In case something bonkers goes on with your work. Yes, that is offending me before you ask. Look how lovely and smooth that is. I'll fix it, I promise you. But I'm now going to do this in context. Just going to smooth. The further away vertices are, the smoother they are. I want to harden up that edge, so a loop cut in there. Cool. Nice one, sister. So that's kind of the forehead done, yeah? We can do it like this if you want. Random. See what's going on. We need our textures back. Oh, gotta go and pick up my daughter from school. We'll resume later.